a man of my word! Run.
Jacob Dutton's future was left up in the air after the startling cliffhanger that concluded 1923 Episode 3. The Dutton family retaliated in the previous episode against Banner Creighton and the other sheepherders trespassing on their property. Sadly, Banner responded in Episode 3 with disastrous results. We're dissecting the episode's startling conclusion and the injured Dutton's chances of making it to the next one. In the third episode of 1923, Banner Creighton assaulted the Duttons. In 1923, the Dutton family's adversaries emerge immediately. Sheepherder Banner Creighton is upset that Jacob won't allow his flock to graze on the Duttons' sizable piece of property. Banner and his soldiers invade the Yellowstone despite Jacob's warning, and when he catches them, they even shoot at Jack. Banner and his men are strung up by their necks from trees by Jacob as payback. To give them the smallest possibility of escaping, the guys are perched on their horses. After surviving the event, Banner makes a bloody comeback in Episode 3. The Duttons are attacked by Banner and his soldiers while they are returning from town. In believing that Zane and his men would encounter any difficulties before the Duttons, Jacob made a crucial mistake by allowing them to go ahead of the family. The Duttons were caught outnumbered as a result of this split, which had disastrous effects. Does Jacob Dutton pass away in 1923? He suffered severe injuries in Episode 3. John Dutton lost his life in the horrific conflict that followed in 1923. There is no probability that he miraculously escaped the catastrophe, as shown in Episode 3. Jacob Dutton suffered several severe bullet wounds. Jacob was brought home safely by the family, and Kara started treating to his injuries. Kara ignored Jacob's advice that she shouldn't keep attempting to save him. Despite her resolve, Kara acknowledged in her letter to Spencer that she thought Jacob would pass away. We believe that Jacob Dutton will live until 1923, Episode 3, nevertheless. It's difficult to believe that Harrison Ford appeared in just 3 episodes of the Taylor Sheridan Show. Of course, even if Jacob lives, he'll be incapacitated for a while, and Spencer will need to return home to safeguard the ranch. Jack Dutton and Elizabeth Strafford both suffered injuries. In 1923 Episode 3, Kara and Emma Dutton escaped the assault mostly uninjured. Elizabeth Strafford was less fortunate. During the conflict, she sustained an abdominal bullet wound. When the Duttons brought Elizabeth back home, she was still alive, and a doctor showed up to help care for her. Although Elizabeth's position is dire, we believe she has a fair chance of surviving. Jack Dutton also took a bullet in the battle, but his injuries were pretty minor compared to Jacob and Elizabeth. When the doctor arrives, he has a bandaged shoulder but otherwise seems unharmed. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give us a like.